feet 4 inches, number 5, at the center position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At the power forward position, 7 feet 4 inches, number 7, Ted Holmgren. The other forward, standing 6'5", number 8, at guard, 6'6", number 2,
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Look at the Pacers. In Game 1, they wrestled away home court advantage. Do they get greedy tonight?
Well, another win would put them in complete control. The coaching staff admonishing them not to be satisfied with the split. This is where champions go for it all.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Neesmith. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game. Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, that's a big-time strong take right there by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. On the deck, score it. Yes, sir.
Back to Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Dagnall.
We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Halliburton. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana with a rebound. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Siakam outside. Pulls it in. Here's Gilgeous to pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
That, folks, is about...
And here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Uncovered. He's off on that one.
Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 feet away, and all around the rim that time before dropping. 10 points for him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Caruso finds Williams. Back to Caruso. Indiana with a rebound. A clear look for McConnell. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And yep, it's good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Shepard. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside, Williams. Wiggins outside. Back to Williams. The 3 is up. On target from range. Williams has got 8 points. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And, of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. The Pacers shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Sends it home from three-point land.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
I'd tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Walker, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mathurin. The three. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers pull it in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Halliburton for 3. No good that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to drop.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And McConnell the bucket on the assist from Halliburton. McConnell's gotten his second bucket on the night. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
So it's the Pacers now. The Thunder making their last shot.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And the basket by Siakam.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 20.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. And here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Halliburton. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Wallace, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers also with a sub. Matherin's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Oklahoma City on D. Here's Matherin. Banked it in off the glass.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Here's Williams. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam, no good. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. Now here's Hartenstein. Over Turner. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Thunder shooting about 60% for the game. Outside, Williams. From outside the arc. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp, and if they can, wow, headed home up 2-0. They'll be sitting in a great, great spot.
They would indeed. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 3. Halliburton for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
you kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Halliburton. Oh, what a finish by Halliburton!
Yeah, that's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard to pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Pacers have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Nembhard to pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. For the lead. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Nembhard outside. 3-pointer. Halliburton. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Yeah, if you're going to concede the 3-point shot to Tyrese Halliburton, he knows what a high-value shot that is.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Nembhard outside. Outside Nesmith. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. 4-3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Here's Nembhard. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Spins. Shoots over Siakam. Williams misses. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Nesmith passes to Nembhard. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steady presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Williams. Driving inside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points for him. Now here's Nembhard. Dort defending. Three-pointer. Halliburton. That shot off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
A minute 39 left in the third. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's Williams after the basket by Indiana. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Shepherd. Outside Maverick. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso with it, picked up by Matherin. His first shot coming late and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
Shepherd, that's good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Williams from long range. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. McConnell outside. There's the three. No good on the shot. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Indiana ahead. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Indiana leading. Puts it up. They get it again. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Wallace. Walker pulls down the board. The Pacers shooting 56% today. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Back to Mathurin. Launches it. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great look there, but off target. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Mathurin. Takes a 13-footer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on T.J. McConnell. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton with some nice D. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Walker. Here's Mathurin. Misses from close range. The Thunder have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander with the floater.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Let's go.
In for Wiggins, and it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso. Here's Halliburton. Limbard outside. Siakam outside. Puts it up from 12, and Nesmith gets it to go. Nesmith's got his first bucket in this one.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Williams' shot is good.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam looking it over. The three ball. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. That one's good. This game is all even. Gilgeous Alexander's got 41.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Now here's Halliburton. Second chance shot. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous Alexander, defended by Halliburton. Gilgeous Alexander no good. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Looking to end this cold spell. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to use better defensively.
Siakam, no good. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Gilgeous Alexander's got 45 points.
With quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
Nice move. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Limbard outside. Here's Halliburton. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Yet another bucket.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Look at Indiana. Well, they have seized home court. They orchestrated the upset in game one, no matter what happens tonight, Greg, they can rest on that.
I mean, it was a huge shift in this series, an accomplishment you would obviously be proud of, but hey, they still got a long way to go. If they get scorched in game two, all the momentum heads back the other direction, and as we've seen, home court can't always save you.
But momentum sometimes can. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. And a wide open look for Siakam. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Goes up the baseline. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Dort. And it's Halliburton missing.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nembhard covering. Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Lays it up off the glass.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Hartenstein. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Halliburton for 3. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And here are the Thunder now. Thursday's loss was a disappointment. Gilgeous-Alexander. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk a little bit. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Williams for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers trail by 3. From deep. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. In Indiana with the change here, too. Matherin's checked in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Williams. Good D by Siakam.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes on a bounce. Thunder retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. And the Pacers with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. And it's good for 2. Siakam's got 7 points.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys his size. The ball handling and that ability to stop and pop. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid off.
Here's McConnell. The Thunder making the shot. Siakam misses. The Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Wallace outside. Traps in the tray.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's McConnell. To the inside. Siakam. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 9 points for Siakam.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Pacers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Down low, here's Walker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander on the follow. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Halliburton outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
Right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. No good that time.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. Halliburton outside. Toppin a screen on Wallace. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. McConnell hits to Walker. Here's Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heel.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a pick. Outside, Walker. On the wing, Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. Thunder shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Fires from 14. Fouled in the act.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jen. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Under trailing by 6. It's Williams with the drive. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. .139 left now here in the second. Offensive rebound, Turner. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Turner's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with it. 107 left in the first half of the game. Fires the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
There's Williams. Double clutches. And the layup is up and in. Williams has got 8 points.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
51 seconds left in the first half. Outside Mathurin. Neesmith finds Mathurin. Off target from 3-point range. Under trailing by 5. Dort with the bounce pass. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams inside the line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Launches a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front, leading by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stack. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift into a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
He ain't the versatility. That is pretty special.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And that one misses.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Here's Turner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 6 points for Miles Turner. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Here's Nesmith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Williams. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. Over Halliburton. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Halliburton is double. Pass to Nembhard. Takes the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 4. And it's Halliburton penetrating and finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 now in this quarter. Going inside. A nice shot by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Playing through contact. Love how hard-working Halliburton is.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Halliburton against Hartenstein. For three. And it's Halliburton missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. The shot from 20 feet away. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam for three. Hands it from downtown. Siakam's got 15.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nembhard grabs the board.
Love the spin move right there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot. He may have spun himself dizzy out of the spin move.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Pacers leading by 11. Siakam passes to Turner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Nembhard with it. Dort covering. Great open look there. Nesmith has got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers also changing it up. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by Williams. Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Over in the corner, Williams lets the three fly. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got it back down to single digits for Oklahoma City. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Halliburton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pacers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for them in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. Wallace covering. Halliburton no good. Thunder trailing by 12. A wide open look here for Caruso. And it's Wiggins missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Indiana moving it around. Back to Walker. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Outside Mathurin. McConnell in the corner. Lets it go with the three. And the Pacers another three.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Releases from 15, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Indiana leading by 13. Bounce pass, Mathurin. Halliburton against Caruso. Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 28 points for the game.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
They've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make it play.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Williams with a clean look, and the Thunder another three.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And the layup falls. Halliburton's got 30 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
To Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. This one for three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Halliburton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Dort misses. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shoots over Dort. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
What a way to get a big bucket with the size discrepancy. There's no way to stop that.
High post try. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Halliburton's got 32 points.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Holmgren with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Shot by Williams. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. While we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Dort. They get it back. Fires from way outside. Misses the shot. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.